Hi, welcome to our channel Shah Computer Education Center. In this tutorial, we will learn how to create a dynamic dependent drop-down list with the help of data validation and offset function. In previous tutorial, we have learned a static drop-down list where we cannot add a new department and a list of designation for that department automatically. But in this tutorial, we can do it very easily. Let's see how it works. We can see here this is the employee database, and in this database we have department and designations. Here we can see a list of department is given. If we select administrative, then in this the list of designation will appear in the drop down list, and this list is for administrative. And if we select marketing, then we will get the designations for marketing. And if we select sales, then we will get the designations for sales. This is same as static, but the different thing is that if we want to add a new department here, and that department designation will show up here. How to do that? First, go to the designation page. Here we have a list for department and all the designations for each department. So for that, we will create here a name of department, suppose research and development. Research and, suppose we give here not and, we give here underscore development. Enter. So we got research and development department. If we go here, we can see the list for research and development is added, but we do not get the drop down list because we have not added a designations for this department. Now we have to go the last. Here we will type the same name as given in the department. So I copy it, then paste it here. You can do your formatting as required. I'm giving this formatting, and I'm using this formatting. Now here I will type here RD manager, RD director. In this way you can add many designations. So now you go to here, then if you see here we got the designations. See here, select cells, we got this, and if we select research and development, we got the list. So it is automatically added. We do not have to do anything. So let's see how to create it. So this is the employee database, and here we have department column and designation column. We have to create a dynamic drop down list for department and a dynamic dependent drop down list for designations. So for that we have a sheet that contained the name of departments and designation of each department. So first we will create a dynamic name range for department. Go to name manager, click new, type here departments, then here equal to offset bracket open, select the first reference, comma, then one cell to the down, comma, 0 cell to the right, comma. Now our height will be count A bracket open, select the full A column, then bracket close, -1, comma, width will be 1, bracket close, OK. So we got our name range for department. Now we will create the drop down list, then go to employee database and select the department, then data validation, select list from allow, then in source press F3 to get the list of name range. We got department, OK, OK. Now we got the list for the department. If we want to add any new department, suppose research underscore development, so Here we can see research and development is added. We'll now delete it. And we have to now create a dynamic name range for the department's designations. So we will create one formula for all the department. So now we will create a dynamic range for the designations. So go to formula, then name manager, new, type here designation, then delete this one, start with offset equal to offset bracket open, start with this cell, our first reference, comma, one cell to the down, comma, then how many columns to go on the right. If we select administrative, then one column to the right. If marketing, then two columns to the right. So we have to make this number dynamic. To make it dynamic, use the match function. Match bracket open. Then lookup value. Which will be our lookup value? Our lookup value will be this cell, and make it mixed because we have to drag the formula down. So F4, yes, $E5, comma, then our array will be this row, comma, exact match 0, bracket close, -1 because if we set administrative, then it will give 2, but we have to move only one column. So 2 minus 1, 1, comma, then we have to give the height. So our height will be different for each. You can see here there are more or less designation in different department. So here height will be dynamic. For that we will again use offset function and also count function. So use here offset bracket open, then our reference again start from here, comma, one cell to the down, comma, match bracket open, lookup value will be this one, make it mixed $E5, comma, our lookup array will be row number 2, comma, for exact match 0, bracket close, -1. And for this offset we need a height, so we will use fixed height for this offset. So comma, our height will be suppose 100, comma, one column width, and here we have used offset, and here we have to put count bracket open, and at the end put another bracket, and the height is complete. Then one column width for the first offset, bracket close. Okay, our formula is completed, and now we do not have any reference because it is not selected. So let's select administrative. We can see now, select designations and click here. We can see it is selected. And again, if we select marketing, then go to name manager, designation, you can see marketing is selected up to this. So we have created a designation name range. Now close it, then select the designation, select data validation, select list, then in the source type equal to or press F3 to get the list, click designation, OK. So we got the designations for marketing. You can see here it is selected marketing, so we can see here the marketing designations. If we select administrative, we get the designation for administrative. And if we want to add a new department, suppose research underscore development, and at the end copy it, then here paste it, and then type some designations sorry, it will be on the above, and here type the designations. Suppose RD Director, RD General Manager, RD Manager. In this way you add new designations, and after that go to employee database and select research and development. You can see it is automatically added in this list, and then you can get the designations for the research and development department. In this way, you can create a dynamic dependent drop-down list with the help of data validation and offset function. So, if you got any problem regarding this tutorial, you can write me in the comment section. I will surely reply you. Thanks for watching the video until end. If you like our video, please hit the like button, and if you want to watch more videos like this, you can subscribe our channel. Thanks again. See you in the next tutorial.